Then we now come to health. In the file here, there are some sub-counties with health center 3s. But you are right, we should have a government hospital in Napak. And the government and the sub-counties without health center 3 will get to the health center 3. I have all the details here.
So,
somebody come and dry up this. You can see Edeke has taken the rain. Edeke is called what in Akaramajong? Huh? Aikuj. So Aikuj has taken the rain. Now, all this economic infrastructure, social infrastructure is part of the Actopol AQUAP. And that is contribution number 2. To Uganda. But I think you are a very good candidate for you to answer this question. There is now a tarmac road in Matany. But do you sleep on the tarmac road at night?
That no.
So where do you sleep?
They sleep in their houses.
Now, if you sleep in your house, that means even today from here you will go back to your house. And when you go back to your house,
the
Ichan you left in the morning will still be waiting for you. You'll find it will be waiting for you. And it will say, karibu nyumbani, tuko hapa, bado tuko hapa. Each one will tell you that there is no sugar in the house. No paraffin, no light. The children don't have enough clothes. And so on and so forth. Therefore, the NRM was very clear from the other days when we were still students.
ngi karungulu alwana karinga ngi dare ya kaziomani adarakini ikechi ake de baka ngatameta ngona ikote ngona kaza bakin ni chani lugu.
Many leaders were not clear.
Ngi kari ko ngulala laka aba biriake na ngatameta pe de bagitonga krejo.
Even in the universities, the teachers were not clear.
Tarikechi ngula jomyo nini eboko wani lo university. Tarinketa tamak wa de bagitonga kro lo ngola chayata.
They would talk of development.
Abalicha iruorori agitopola kwap kidongo nini pei.
Yes, a tarmac road means development.
Kire ekolavi erai agitopola kwap ya wene kolas.
In Mbarara, the tarmac road arrived there 1963.
Mbarara magia aberunya kolavi ekarunga tomanikani kapia nyuni kolodek.
And there was a pipe to water in the towns.
Ayanga kipi mune kereta na pipe ayaga de la town.
And there were landline telephones in the towns.
Ayaga de na bo ngai mono da ngona iwana genta e la town.
But Ichan was very much in the villages.
Nai ngi chaloi abutari to ngi chan apagina.
So from that time in the 60s, I myself was very clear.
Abange di ngi karungulu aringa ngi dare akaziomani abarakini ngakrono achawun anata meta keng.
I started telling people that our people in our area that you people make a distinction between Actopor Akwap in our language, which they say Ntunguka, and Abaru.
Ngi karungulu pei abunge lo wala ngare nin kazi ko ukange to angula apolo kotama de aye kerai kita chaunai atamar nyara gitopola ko kanyo era e bari.
The Actopor Akwap is ours.
Aloto ma e pelu ngolo ka gitopola ko era iberengini yokoda danga ngini tunganan.
But Abaru or Ichan are yours, private and personal.
Nai ebari ori abaru kangichan erai iyong angini tunganan anakimikon anaperitikon.
Your Ichan is not my Ichan.
Iyo Ichan iyo ule yakana na uyo koni ori lore koni mam nyarai ngulu keng.
And we were telling people, please prioritize Abaru.
Ali monoginyo apaki edia kitanye tunga atamari borerai kitana ya de kitijoto no weke ngaren erai akipitun ebari.
Jesus taught us very well because he said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, the rest will be added unto you.
Ewana ingulu kiyeni no abu Yesu Kristo itatami ngulu abu peta ngakrokeng kike utema ke waramono ebari.
And we have been telling you that you people seek ye first homestead incomes, the rest will be added unto you.
Abala tokona mwana ekwizi enare marupe pengina kate mari kizi chata mono ekai aloto amake pit emaili ebari todo de ngula shekro kuwa paket.
And that was our message in the 60s, in the 70s, and when we came into the government from 1995, that was our message to all of you.
Ebanye vi ngena pe alokaru angulu kolonga ki tari ngulu ngoni ule aloki ngulu tari tokona erai eporoto epei.
Now there are people who have listened to our advice.
Nai yange tunga ule apoto kira vinga krono go kricha.
Let me start with the ones in the cattle corridor of Western Uganda and Central Uganda who listened to our advice.
Abala na ito kana okangat kingwali kira
Amazina ninje George Matongo owangoma mugongo guntu hano gwataka shozi ndukutaha umurimo gwanje ndi muri isa nteze mujya kureba nuko itandikira tatakanda ngento bakubya talobo hagwashadana.
I will summarize for them later.
Meirisa zakanya nagura amataka nyuse nazo zankorera ibintu kwenda zashubikiza abana bihereze naturuho kabanza mu nyankore naje nahindura nk'umwata ngo njungu nuko zahanye nanye nazitunga atuzungwe zo ndisumute.
On our farm, we collect over 900 liters of milk per day, and a liter costs 800 shillings, which is approximately 21 million per month.
You show them that pail of milk.
And a liter.
Bring back the pail. You see how much milk? Let him continue.
Which is approximately 21 million per month.
Now, this man is not educated at all. He's a traditional Mnyankwere like you fellows, the Karamojong. But they listen to our message. Of modern farming as opposed to the traditional farming. And you can see how far he has moved. He's a very rich man now. He's selling 900 liters of milk per day. And although the price of milk is low in that area because there's a lot of milk, he gets 21 million shillings a month. In a year, he gets 250 million. And most of the families in the cattle corridor have changed. They are quite prosperous now. But I'm glad even here in Karamoja, some people have listened to our message. There's a man I found in Abim whom I liked so much.
Mr. Korea Dick Ogira, I am a model farmer in Abim district.
We shall summarize his message later.
My village here is called Arangetoy West. Arangetoy Parish, Abuk Town Council, Abim district in Karamoja. The mango trees you are seeing here were given to me by the president through Operation Wealth Creation. I received 200 mango seedlings, and I planted all, and they are all doing well. Apart from this venture, I got money from PDM last year. I got 880,000. And I used 800,000 for buying 10 goats. And the goats are there. They have multiplied. They are now 16. Part of the money of PDM I used for buying cassava stems. Through that money, I've managed to plant 2 acres of cassava. They are now doing well. The first acre I intend to harvest next year in January. Then for the mangoes, you are seeing, I started harvesting last year in 2023. The first harvest, I got 6 million. That was in June. Then second harvest in November, I got another 6 million. So last year, from these mangoes, I got 12 million shillings. I've been selling to the people around. Actually, Soroti Fruit Factory has booked this mango. They want me to take these mangoes tomorrow, 2025, to the factory. Actually, I've been selling locally. I've been selling 1 at 500 shillings, 2 1,000. And people are buying. These mangoes are very good. The mangoes trees you are seeing here are giving me money, a lot of money. And I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Kaguta Museveni, for coming up with the idea of Operation Wealth Creation in the country. This is money. I am not going to suffer. My children will not suffer because of this wealth. I call it wealth now. I always harvest. I don't harvest mango. I harvest money, not mangoes. So I want to thank our president so much. And next year, if all goes well, I expect to get 18 million first harvest. And then second harvest, I also expect to get 18 million next year, 2025. So altogether, I expect to get 36 million shillings. And this money I will use for paying fees for
now
my children.
That man is not in Europe. He's not in America. He's here in Karamoja.
Abala Papa President, ekilongolo kupete de rongol. Mamu nyarai na kwa polaya yei. Mere tariwa chie kwa yei Karamoja to mani.
Just by listening to the humble message of Yoweri Museveni.
Nai araicha angara kit apupokin kaki guapakin ngakro ngone pataka ona emai enga woni Yoweri Kaguta Museveni
is now a rich man.
Tokona aruweri akabarani kotera kipupa krot guapakin.
He took seriously the seedlings we were giving everybody in Operation Wealth Creation, and you see how it has changed his family.
Ani apa kina korune rengito ulerenge ediak. El koruno na kwap agungevi ya ngakrono pera abolia.
Last year he earned 36 million.
No,
last year he earned 12 million.
Abala gewuninge oriamono nga milioni nga tomono ngari.
From the first harvest.
Aloto ma ngari.
Banyankole call it omjugeijo. When something is delivering for the first time, normally the performance is not as good as later.
Abanyevi ngene tengaria amana kedi angol amani kwarikeng. Abo ko ikachi ala ko bu angana nyankwele. Our Yarangana, Yataka, Amam Tiroko, Kwangulu, Wapaginete.
But the second round, second year, is going to get 36 million.
Nai, Ani Rimuninabo, Ekaru, Agoto, Abunania, Lemunia Gallery, Toporosing the Linga, Todolatomunia, and Cancape, a million.
I want to see whether my people have got somebody from Napak as an example.
Abala, Achamita, Akirari, Kaya, Yotuana, Nini, Raunia, Ketodia Kinet, and Inikia, Napak, and you gonna
do you have anybody from Napak?
Abala, you can have a Winaka Brit, Yarang, go to Napak.
My stuff. Okay, let's see the one of Nakapirit.
I
am called Lokong Emmanuel from Kakamokwe, Naturum Parish, Lorega Sub-County under Namalu and Nagapirit District. When I stopped from my studies, I sat home for around 3 years when I was not doing anything with either government. Little am I knowing, God will bring the way of rescuing the helpless. When it reaches around 2020, a rumor of PDM came, and we were the first people to receive money from Nakaprepret. I received $1 million. I rented 4 acres of land, and I was able to harvest 14 bags. Now from my harvest, I sat down, I see my left and right of myself. I just say, God has given me this reward. I picked 10 bags. That's 1,000 kilograms. I took it to Sorot market. They bought a kilo at 1,700. Out of the number of bags I took there, I was able to get 1,700,000. When I came back, I have a friend of mine. He has not got, he's having wisdom, he's having knowledge concerning how to rear these things. Because he was once assisting someone from those ends of Kampala, rearing these pigs. He instructed me that you misusing money in other businesses. You introduce about the piggery project. And I bought 5 pigs, at 80 out of 1.7, which is equivalent to 400,000. I remained with 1.3. I picked 700,000 for buying the land. Now I remain with 600,000 out of 1.7. I remain with 600,000. Actually, I first topped it to my small business. I first used it for around 2 months, 3 months. Later on, now I will really, live when you are moving. Because of having no market in our place here, and all my pigs, they are 20 in number, because I have a target of accumulating these things, these pigs of mine. Because I saw my mother's land, my home here, has no house, which is either semi-permanent house or permanent house. That's why I was still struggling with my possibilities of accumulating these pigs here. Up to that time, it reaches time for me to sell some. I build my house in the front here for operating the business. We in Karamoja here, as we don't have customers.
So Lokong borrowed 1 million shillings from PDM.
You pupete the Lokong ulu pupete abu kelepa edelenga million alo PDM.
He had nothing.
Amambura yakari peidang.
He had left S4 and he had been sitting at home.
Adirikeviomo
So when he heard of the PDM money, he applied. When he got it, he didn't even have land, his own land. So he rented 4 acres of land from somebody else. And he planted something I have never heard of called grams. And he harvested 14 bags. And he sold 10. And got 1.7 million shillings. Somebody who had just borrowed 1 million now had 1.7 million in a very short time. And then somebody advised him, say, you buy pigs. So the one part of the 1.7 million, he used 400,000 to buy 5 pigs. Yesterday we were with him. He has now got 100 pigs now. He's now an aberrant. So the appeal of the NRM to all of you. Please, yes, Actopor Aquap is there, the Napak road, what we are trying to bring and also increase. But please concentrate on your Abaru in your house. And I have a model farm, small farm for the government. Let me show it to you.
My name is Dr. Maurice Uchien. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering with water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters squared. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same quantity of grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the markets, the fish which is 1 kilograms or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stock here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract other cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million
now you can
on
hear,
this fish pond.
You can hear my small farm in Lango. This is not in Europe. It is not in America. It is here. Post office box, Lango. I have a few activities there. I have 1 acre of coffee. 1 acre of bananas. 1 acre of fruits. Then some 8 cows in the shed. But also fish farming. Now from the fish farming alone, my people are getting 100 million shillings. So I am appealing everybody that please chase each and from your home. Now this is the third word, third contribution. Ekivir, number 1. Number 2, Octopor Aquap. Number 3, Abaru. But there's another word which I cannot go without telling you. This is etich. Because you hear people talking of etich, jobs. Nobody bothers to inform us where the jobs come from. Let me show you where the jobs come from. Let's see a young minister from Bunyoro.
Welcome to Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Biamukama. I'm a member of Parliament of Buganges West Constituency, Kakumiro District. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have a half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for 0 grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters, to lead by example, so that my voters can learn what measure the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. I don't sleep here, but if I would sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million, because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity. You remain with 55 million net pay. When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you 20 liters. So when you get 20 times 6, that's 120 liters per day. 120 liters per day, for us a liter here is 2,000, because we sell each cup at 1,000. So you get 2,000 times 120, you get 24,000 per day. So 24,000 per day, when you multiply, you get about 7.6 million per month. But 7.6 million per month, you cannot save it. You have to get 200 to pay these workers, sometimes even the drug for spraying. That is zero grazing, you spray for ticks and other things. At the end of the day, you remain with a net profit of 6 million from the cows for zero grazing. So this is our grass. Here, 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre is enough feeding our 6 cows. And our cows are feeding well with this grass we have. When you get like the half an acre of pineapple per harvest, we get about 4.5 million, and I harvest twice a year. You will see, even as now, there are those which I can harvest for my friends to take. When you look at the piggery, in a month, I can get about between 150 and 180 piglets. But those I don't sell, I give to my neighbors to prayer. When you look at coffee, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million from 1 acre, because we're just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, and when you get about 12 million, but when you irrigate very well, and you have fertilizer, you get between 18 and 24 million. From 1 acre, coffee alone minus banana. And this banana, at the end of the month, you can get about 1 million, 1.8 million. But I don't sell my banana, I use it for eating. So I simply get my coffee to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which we are getting from this 1 acre, because we have tested it where you will see. And here,
now,
current.
That's what I wanted you to see. This young man started implementing our message 3 years ago. Four acres, 1 acre of coffee, 1 acre of fruits, bananas, and also some cows in the shed.
Abala nye kai ngomono bon eya ne ngaraito eya ine ekawa kore mwanyi eya ka ne ge ngye baren eya ine ge mototo,
but also poultry.
Ai ni kenyi dang e kwa nkokori eya to mane peine
and piggery.
Ni pege dang ne peine.
He gets a lot of pigs, but he gives them out free to his constituency people. So what he sells are the eggs and the coffee and the bananas and the milk. From the eggs alone, he gets 108 million per month. But when he deducts food for the poultry and all that, he remains with 55 million shillings profit. In a year, that is like 700 million shillings from eggs alone and profit. Without including the coffee and the others. But what I wanted you to see are the people he's employing now. Let's see those people again. This young man who had no job himself is now employing 26 people. So the Abaru of Biamkama has now created ethics for other Ugandans. Even Lokong, the one who we saw a little while ago from Nakapiripirit, is now employing 5 people. So if you want to know where ethics comes from, it comes from Abaru. This is now Abaru of commercial agriculture. On a smaller scale. Let's see the factories. First, freeze there. What you can see there is a town of factories. Niambare. All those are new factories created by the NRM. Now here we have gone inside one of the factories. Freeze it there. Freeze it. That is inside one factory. Now you see how many young people are working there. So when people talk of ethics, tell them that you don't confuse us. Museveni was here, he showed us where ethics comes from. The other day with Mama, we were coming from Moroto after the rally, and we saw a big number of young people coming from the other factory, which is still coming up.
Abala bien, ane nyuno ke mata genete alo Moroto, e poni agi pere morulinga. E factory woni arenge lo minen, kidi nge wani ka Moroto, e ngwali nge di ane doro, idi ayete lo munete alo anini kwini.
Now, those who confuse you talk of government jobs.
Nai mula ngari ya uta ki bibiana ke ngata meta. Eni titonga to ngulu ebe ngiti chizo anapukan.
Government jobs are very few.
Ngiti chizo ngulu ko ri apukan. Mami nyalala.
If you put together all the government jobs, they are 480,000.
Ngiti chizo ngulu pederi apukan ade ni kinyo eke marikej. Arai amia ngawomon angato monikani ko mono make.
But these factories which have just started coming,
Nai ngetata ilu ngule ponto ngule boko nge factory olugu.
Are already employing 1.3 million Ugandans.
Ngetunga mono ngulu anga bali mono ngepa ngacho mayani ngulu tiyeteni. Ede pari tonga milioni ngauni ka nus ngetunga ngulu Uganda. Alo madinin.
They are employing 3 times more Ugandans than what the government is employing.
Ngetunga Uganda ngule akamadi nge factory. Elanito ngakela meta ngauni ngulu ya ita bukana na genti ngitichizo.
So therefore, this is the 4th contribution NRM has done to Uganda.
Ado ketaiti na gyanga na ngitichizo inyezi ngena epelu wale rikake NRM akito diwil yeni kitoro warta ngitichizo aya oningunu.
There are 3 other contributions, but they are all in the manifesto. NRM teams are coming, they will bring them to you.
Una uni una dongi tongarin egirir na bukyo una moyi rimunete ngetonga luke NRM ikigwa punete won lo parisho eke korake woni kitabo ingulu ozio ma mata e perikidi na tameta.
I want to end today by talking about the issue of free education in government schools.
Abala achami na kolongitina akitapa ngagrona kamunto aikidiomo enanya tacho alozkulo amule odukita pukani. For a long time I wanted free education in government schools. Aka apaking na woyan arai ata metaitiken akita netekata mari tozio mete lozkulo nguluko apukani via tacho
from 1996.
Ame on akarunga tomanikan kauni ankani kapei.
And for some years children studied free in the schools.
Nai anageunete ikarumula geunere apaniki katagena alaka geningedu penal school.
I've got a number of people who came through that system.
Abala yange to angula alaka angula apatu kitoru tulordongolo.
But the school managers kept bringing back charges.
Nai apatu ngula rikitongi dukulo toge roba kezi repunto iboringi kayatachi ekatachang bore.
Until now, when everything is money.
Paka na pepa na aruri bore adang evelingi bondo ngezi itiyai.
You had Lokong here saying how he had left school because he had no money.
Iraito te Lokong abala abungezi obongulore anarai ama abutada uni alemonia ngedelinga wole tachete school.
Because I was not convinced that changing money is necessary, I decided to start my own experiment.
Angona nupitoringe jiga na kijara ka temar. Nya mama poida akata change de akiviom. Abunge vivia ke enke rukulo ngele lope. Ara to diginet.
Another experiment, because I have already done a number of others in Kisozi and other areas.
Abangevi akataki ngevi tarikopa Uganda amani aguntoringevi. Adopana ngezi rukulo ngulinya tacho.
So I started skilling hubs, and one of them is right here in Napak here.
Abana yi epe rukulu molo abunge tama epedor tengata akiziom pe tacho. Abunge ya ukari mojong ewuya Napaka ne peane yelo kitede.
Where I trained the children free of cost.
Eni eziomi rukulu molo emampe tacho.
And whether I don't know whether some of my graduates are here.
Balato kona engita tamari. Yamo kona ngekalo mona kalo zukulu alo kalo ya angolo nyata jwa ulalo kitededa yanguli apiyete anea abiche yakade.
If they are here, they can come and give us some testimony.
Abana yakadi ko anike yakade e kalomo na kalozu kulu alo angole ide kini ngeze atamar to dio ma pe atacho.
One boy and one girl are enough.
Mama Janet Waye. I'm by the name Zanyago Helen from Napak. I want to appreciate His Excellency and Mama Janet Museveni.
Speaking the local language, they will translate for me. Speaking the local language.
Your Excellency, I've forgotten the language because I've been traveling.
Oh, okay. Speak. Speak English then.
I want to thank His Excellency for skilling me. I was a mother of 3 kids. I dropped out from school from P6 and I joined the hub. I want to thank you so much because in the hub, for us we don't pay anything. We eat for free. Even beddings are there, bed sheets are there. No one should lie you that you have to pay something to join the hub. The hub is for free and food is there. I want to thank the state controller, Madam Jane, for making sure that people don't sleep hungry in the hub. And I want to thank you very much because as for now, me I did tailoring from the hub there, but now I'm also employing the young mothers, 3 of them. And through the work, Your Excellency, I also have my challenges. I have a challenge of a locking machine because at times we get an order of making uniforms for churches. But you find that the work goes slow because I only use these machines. Thank you, Your Excellency, for God and my country. Museveni!
Translate for in the local language.
When I go again, abala abungeli. Ochakunya lo sukulu eringaranga klavianga ni kape ibon. Abunge na botari oriamu ngedwe ngiuni. Kiriwane ringare. Ani ngonya ngari sukulu logo ngolaya uni papa president. Abunge vi oloma lo sukulu logo. Oriama odo ena ka agi donyo ngelawe. Toko na etiya ngila donyo ngelawe. Eponene te taringi kanidai ata mari todo nyokino ngelawe. Ado nyingevi kakwana nini etiya ngevi aka yina etiya ngevi ezi tiya ina bongevi anyarao na bonge ngetuwangi uni ule atachi ngevi akangara kini ngevi abana hii yake unizadio ama ishini na ina yatamare ya utungelo ule alala tanta machini ngena eruono we na burubura kini ngelawe ona talakana ngi papa president anguna kaina kini ngevi alolom aya kauto malo skullo nyata cho mambo yake moje yai ele ya makro anyara etalaka kini da pukano we papa president.
Okay, let's hear the boy.
Museveni oye anage moye atalaka te akapolo Museveni angena kaya on
you will summarize. Let him speak.
Okay.
Let him speak. You will summarize later.
Alaka kaya on abu to makata moja abu yo mpaka sini afo batana ya ngeta kini paka sini 6 tonga pa ile na lu ya kati abu ya boy kilo de epigadu am to na pada ta ya lo school atuna ki ya no way lakini abu ya ayata ta yaona program na ka abu to ma na paka ne atike ata ka ya apply nga abu na itia ya ayaka pa ka district ni apa na ka shima kineta ana ya kaja na abama eke dia ona nga jo bota da ye to mama am gwetni e kipiye dia kibion abu ya ta kil na ka ki bu ngboto abu ya nga pedo at ko na kil na ka ki bu nkisholongo amatoka dana kaya ora tata ki walinga ka piri dia ko walinga apiri dia tata ka polon ka jandanye akato dikinet ye kinga mali da wona kaya untoma kaya wa nini keng kana kitala ka dengin ayana kinang apa nakat ko na kiyarna kama rinda apa abuang anikai ka kama obuki ngane ngebo iki lakini elimo akwa ndetish akabati kya ngat ko ndetish ala to me daktai to mala tele tiya ada le chini ngamato kai ke yalo tiya na bua apede kya da patin nyawa ka sia tungan akil na da ngat ko nya kan anede akapolo ni ngirabu akana kya akilingin pa yenya amboda yenya noi abala ko ndi mukake nanga shia mogo ngebe ko na kilingini bon lakini amam to uriana yakapolo ni bolengi no we ngitanga beje mipaka ngare apatana ditu bwa shatikat agwe otugwa kero tangole uriana kakra kidolo kampala otugwa ne piana lo kitede abu apedo tokana eti angang labio inkan kauni ala to me daktai kana ideta changi dilinga eti ya to ma akata jishalu akata shu lakini engiri akapula pebon akngata kinet apeda kidia tu ningi dilinga luela ngito ngame ankan ape one ajo to mani lakini akabwita angata neni etia e obon kana peda akitia oni ngirelinga ka ngata kimi ngitunga ngulusiara kepelegi akapolo na ngata kena ebi ape million ngame ankan bon agane akakia ta entani atala ke ya no way aga ngata kya ala de kapolo anade boye agolo kina entani.
Your Excellency, the testimony of the youth is that he had dropped out of school at all level and he had nothing else to do except to stay at home. But when the program of the skilling hub, the idea that he could get back to the school and enhance his knowledge, he went to the district and he was privileged to be given an opportunity to apply. Now, once in the school, he enrolled for carpentry and welding skills, which he has since completed and acquired. After the course, he came out and he is now an employee of Matany Hospital in the area of welding machines, including vehicles, vehicle repair. And he says, if there was an opportunity, some of these exhibits, he has come with some exhibits, but he is appealing to the population that he is so useful. Some of them have broken utensils at home, and that they should find him within Matany town and he can repair their household utensils. Then, of course, he says he still wants to open a workshop for himself. Currently, he has saved 500,000 from the current employment. His desire is to acquire a capital of 1.5 million Uganda shillings so that he sets his own workshop and invites other youth to come and join him. And the rest of the message is telling the people is that for him he had thought this is status, this is new status of his, being able to repair vehicles, to weld, to do carpentry. He thought it could not be done anywhere apart from going to Chambogo in Kampala, which was too far from him. but now he's here standing before all of us to testify that this knowledge he has acquired was right from here, within Napak, within the reach of the population. And he's very grateful to His Excellency the President for bringing this opportunity and hope to the young people of this land.
My appeal now to all of you NRM supporters is that in the next government, we should insist on free education in government schools.
Balana ito kana ayini ata mariya da raka di mulukang ala to ma pukan ngana ta paraj elomuni ikida ngana rikagina da wana da uningezi ama ikena to logiki na ngana ka ata mari to dio mange do epe ta chete e school.
Because this money, the school charges are really murder against our children.
Abala Papa President, anarai aki waki ni etashit ikuana kake arange biara kiyara.
Because you can see how easy it is to destroy the future of these young people like these ones here.
Ekingwaliki na yata mari, makro na yauni etashit. Arai ni arai ake tonga piar akiyara angedwe eroka diak e kwa ngulu pe kwana engwali ke dalang areni kudi ane peane.
Like these young people, they had no hope.
Ne de ngulu ru ala areni yo kaneke arai ngulu abu kirioneri ngari.
But when I gave them a course of just 6 months,
ai abala ka ko ani ayauni la kidio mo na aranga na ngela pi angani ka pe make.
They become very productive people.
You
can see what they are doing on the products they are producing. Some of these products, Uganda was importing them from China, from Dubai, from Italy. Now, the shoes, the furniture, the hospital beds, some of them were being imported.
Tokana ngamuk una itia wane ngekita ada ngulo epotio tonga beru kangi kicholongo ngabela ngareke ada adang arai ngeboronglo ayuni yalo kingani muchuru.
Now they are all being made here in Napak after just 6 months.
Na ngeboronglo ada lu pani wa mene tengi muchuru aya ngajipi tokana itata wane aloki dingi Napak.
You can see therefore the damage these school charges are doing by blocking so many young people. Therefore, my words for today are the contributions of the NRM, 4 of them.
Ona eke wonitu no hoi etogogongit arai makronga umon ona ipeludine muliarika kenarem.
Ekivil number 1.
Ekivil ngedingareni.
Actopor Aquap number 2.
Actopor Aquap ngedigwapa gini Ekivil.
Abaru number 3.
Abaru ngedinanga uni.
Etich number 4.
Ane ni yamuno retich ngedinanga umon.
And free education number 5. So I appeal to you to support NRM. So that we consolidate what we have done. And do more. Now, before I finish, I want to thank Mama. When she volunteered to come to Karamoja, she's the one who volunteered. Another minister whom I had appointed had declined. They had said that appointing that person to Karamoja was a demotion. But Mama volunteered to come and be. And she made a big contribution, especially in two areas. Especially in the area of water, including the dams, and in food security. When she was here, Karamoja was beginning to sell food to Mbari. Now, when she was here, some of the dams finished were at a check. At a check, Earth Dam, 2.1 billion liters. Nakumama, Valley Tank. Now we are planning Lopei. 135 billion liters. The dams are good. But where we are going, we are going to see how to have individualized water. Like Lokong, the one you saw there. Those pigs of his can't go to the well. He needs water near the house. Or as you saw Yamkama irrigating his garden. We are going to have already told the government how to work out that massive plan of individualized water supply especially for production.
na kwa pinio
So I thank you, the people of Napak.
atala karite no wo ni tunga Napak.
I call upon you to support the NRM.
Akanyari no wo atamari o mechani ni ke NRM.
The rest will be done.
Una jela da una ikiriebete woni
I saw some pledges here. PPS, they are talking of pledges of Matani Hospital. These are all pledges.
Abana ye limogini to ana pidike. Ayanga chekra ji parni na tamari. Inchele ni ay kintinge di Matani. Ebe roko
PPS
nete nyodoluno. Abala nke tuma nyomono da.
Get in touch with the chairperson who was speaking so that you get the facts and we solve those problems.
Abala echa manolete ki uni agronguna. Angeli angule kinta Matani ndo roko nyodoluno.
I've also been hearing about the cows which were raided from protected kraals. PPS, that must be handled by the Attorney General.
Abala agron nugu toloto lo adipo kete no ka pukani ngolo wekini agro one yana pukani.
Those all cases must all be resolved.
Ni borongulu ada ngulu rokonya do bagena mamu ni piyorodi ado bakinyo.
Alakala noy.
Kala kartinge de wanda adang.
NRM oye. Napak oye. Karamoja oye. Uganda oye. East Africa oye. Let's have the flag, people.
NRM oye. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for being the father of the fatherless and for integrating Karamoja in the life of Uganda. We can now have the flag bearers. Can we have the flag bearers coming forward? These are Honorable Faith Nakut, woman member of parliament. Honorable Ngoya John Bosco, MB Bokora South. And Honorable Ochap Peter Ken. And Mr. Kodet Paul, LC5 chairman. They are all incumbents and they are all flag bearers. The people are thanking you for the good job that you have done for NRM and for the people of Napak. Can we have Honorable Faith Nakut wear the flag?
Come.
Nakut oye!
Ikalagara no oi, muda angkumai, arangole machar atamar, teni tori tori kane, ibu bete ba, ikalagara. Oloche Honorable Ngoya John Bosco, olare MP ngola Bokora County. Eke yokonu oye, Ngoya John Bosco oye. Bokara County oye. Ekelagara boko yo neni tordo enen. Akamai muakinet neni tordo enen. Olonche Horikamar Honorable Ochap Peter Ken MP Bokara East. Horikamar oye. Peter Ken oye. Bokara East oye. Enen neni tordo enen. Bas, Bunai Babagawi, John Park, Kodet Paul oye, Napak oye, John Park oye, kijao na papa bendera ina re machar ga adu mai mwakinet ele na ngi bokora neni torto ta paraji nen to cheite kala kara no hoy. Your Excellency, we request that you probably finalize with the photo session. A picture. Meanwhile, Your Excellency, your artists are requesting that you could take a photo with them. The artists are headed by artist Kenzo. Kenzo, please be ready there. We thank you, Kenzo, the artist, for the job you are doing, mobilization and generating morale in all the rallies of Karamoja. Thank you. Your Excellency, we want to take this opportunity to thank you for winding up your campaign train in Karamoja. I must say it has been very smooth. The people are enthusiastic. They have already assured you. Now what is left is for us, the NRM structures, to go deep in the community to mobilize votes, starting with the NRM conferences at parish level using the NRM structures. Your Excellency, the strategy has worked. Use of NRM structures in mobilization. It will yield results. Thank you very much, Kenzo and your team. Very quickly, and then we can sing the national anthems.
NRM boye! Thank you, Your Excellency, for teaching the people of Uganda and for showing the young people who dropped out of school that dropping out of school is not the end of the day. They can be given skills, and through the skills they can employ others, or they can get employed themselves. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
You are the one who is going to be here. That's the big answer. You are the one. You are going to be here. No.
Your Excellency, you have the leaders of Karamoja. As you wind up Karamoja, the regional chairman requested for a photo opportunity with the leaders of Karamoja, for thanking you for the good job you have done, for reconstructing and joining Karamoja back to Uganda, and giving the children of Uganda hope. Your Excellency, we thank that team, including the retired generals and other leaders. Dr. Lim, we recognize your presence and the work you have done for the people of Karamoja and Uganda. We thank you very much. We thank you very much for the photo opportunity.
Yes, sir, man. Excuse me.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. And now, can we have the anthems in reverse order? We thank you very much for coming.
kare kidi kila talakar ta da dang aponare akiriamuni ka papa president ana ito ko ne nyowni ke tena kidi ke kare ke malata no ka la kara itorun robo kidingi yok papa president maegna ni lo di malata no woy tolo to ni nya jokon sanga kedina yi papa erot sanga kedina yi papa president ke kya nga tinga timur alodinai ke malata ka ko Pagidi, the Malataka, the goat, the Malataka, Napak. Don't China back. The Malatapa president, Baka, Alomarikinga, Kamamada, the Malata, you get to know what Mulu Kiminadi, the Kiminadi, one, Anapana, and Yaka Matane, Arina. Malaita kalwendayo eroko malaita kalwendayo ebuitinai agitoru nikidingiyo eringa papa kakimat malaita ekari kokoyo ulu ebagito along arenio baneke malaita kachi papa president gitoru na papa president gitoru nikidingiyo malata no we yiku angetagini kore yiku bagugagugag yipichai Ula papa president. Napak wanye. Juga berangkat. Bapa mala wi ana ma to ke ki ka nga bendere yuwa ku ka ki nga ti mona mala ta e ku ta ka mala heavy e ku ta ka mala heavy yuwa ku ka ki nga bendere eto ani e ku ta nai e cham ta ko le ni heavy e ku ta ne e cham ta ko le ni heavy ku ta na dak e cham ta ko le ni heavy ku ta ne yuwa ku ka bendera, bendera gidiyama, bendera, malata, yongolo, malata bendera gidiyama, bendera gidiyama, yuwa gidiyama bendera, yuwa gidiyama gidi, malata, malata gimar, malata gimar, yuwa gidiyama gidambara, bendera gidiyama. Bendera gidiyama, bendera mune, internagiri bendera, internagiri bendera, agini tuaran, internagiri bendera, agini anyam, internagiri kalbon, akimat, internagiri bendera, internagiri jib, ernya korobe mudara kau, internagiri bendera. Bendera dua kaki.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.